That was good. I believe we're back on Wi-Fi now. Somebody tell me, is the picture much better now back on Wi-Fi? Send me a message, is the picture much better? Namaste. Thanks for coming back to Pahadi David's live stream. Thanks, Dave. Yeah, wow. Hey, I think I'm back on live stream. Think I'm back on Wi-Fi. Is the visual much better, Vivek? Is the picture much better? On my screen it looks good. Excellent. Listen to this thought, Daisy. I'm not the only person to think on this. No lag. That's excellent. Good. In the event of countries attacking each other, a serious war, if one country directly attacked very seriously the communication systems of the other country, there would be terrible panic, wouldn't there? Imagine people living even one day without the internet, without Wi-Fi. One day, 1 week, 1 month. It would cause complete chaos. Complete chaos. Yeah, we're back on Wi-Fi. Thanks, Himanshu. Wow. Listen to this, you two lovely people, Daisy and Himanshu. This live stream we just finished was 75 minutes, and you two people brought me 4 watch hours. You two people over 75 minutes continuously gave 4 live stream watch hours. Just two people over 75 minutes, 4 hours. I saw it on my screen. Tera baap. Eh? Did you hear that? Tera baap? Mar gaya ek aur mar gaya. Yes. Wow. Yes, how to increase viewers. How to increase more viewers. Of course, a lot of the responsibility is mine. Well, of course, Himanshu, you know I have more than enough subscribers on this subject. I have more than enough subscribers. The other target is 4,000 watch hours. I currently have, you can say, 3,550 confirmed. Daisy, you're suggesting to me to come every day? Please let me have one night off every week. Please let me have one night every week off. Probably tomorrow night, Wednesday night. Yeah, I need one night off every week just to recharge the old batteries, Daisy Chana, the old cell batteries, ever-ready batteries. Oh, you try to come. No, you do. Thank you, daily. Yes. Yourself, yes. Yeah. Yeah, you are. You're helping very much, Daisy, and Himanshu also by coming regularly, you know? Yes. If we get monetized, I just want enough to cover my daily expenses, food, mobile expenses, medicine, and a couple of dollars a day for visa charges. That's all. That's right, 450. Himanshu, this thing starts, this 4,000 watch hours and 3,000 subscribers, or maybe now 1,000 subscribers, new rule. This is over a 1 year period, over the streamer's 1 year own period. I started about first week of November, so I have until first week of November to reach the target, you know. Daisy Junano, you've recommended before, David, do a live stream on Sundays, but I just don't have time. Maybe I can make time. So Sunday 10 to 2 is a peak viewing time, is it, Daisy? Can you confirm that? Sunday 10 to 2 is a peak viewing time, in the middle of the day? मर गया oh. It means if I continue, say, 6 nights a week, it would mean a 1 month, August, September, October, say 90 days. 90 days, so 100 days left, 100 days. One night off a week, it would mean an average of 4 hours a night, which I think is not difficult. Yeah, that's right, Himanshu. The Nepali flies are not so efficient, not so. But everywhere on the planet, Himanshu, you can find inefficient flies. Inefficient flies live everywhere, as well as efficient ones, yeah. Well, it's unusual tonight, only 2 people are texting, 2 people have texted tonight so far, including Anita Mehra from Pittoragar, and CJ Singh. Only 4 people have texted all evening. 4 people, which is very unusual. Yeah. And I'm here, so that makes 5 people, yeah? Yeah, the secret in killing flies is to keep the fly killer over the shoulder, keep it nearby. I'm watching, I'm waiting. Himanshu, we could make a horror movie about fly killing, yeah? Daisy. Yeah, currently, on my screen it says 3 people are watching this live stream. You and Himanshu confirmed, and 1 other mystery viewer. Hello, mystery viewer. Namaste, Swagatam. Welcome to you. Anybody can tap 2 times on the screen to like this channel. 3rd viewer, who are you? The mystery viewer. Please maybe send a text, actively join the live stream. Oh, 1 more even. Wow. Where are you from? Are you viewing from Africa, New Zealand, Sulawesi? Does anybody know where Sulawesi is? Sulawesi? Um, it's not the name of the country, it's the name of a big island in Indonesia. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, maybe Zara just came and went. You're missing Zara, aren't you, Daisy? You're missing Zara very much, and I'm missing him also very much. Hello, Zara. This is an acutely serious, intense, telepathic exchange from Pahadi David. Pahadi David nahi, Pahadi David. That's right. Harish Sharma, Aryan Sharma, Bihari Sharma, Sam Bihari, same person. Ashok, yes. Ashok won't be back. Ashok may sometimes watch the channel, but uh, he'll never come back. I can tell you this much. A couple of weeks, 3 weeks ago, Ashok and I, privately, about YouTube, privately, we had a disagreement. And that's it. That's all I can tell you in respect to Ashok's confidentiality. Ashok and I had a serious disagreement, and that's it. That's it. All right then. Oh, Daisy, David, do you prefer rice or chapati? All right. Well, look, there are two answers that I can give. One, do you mean white rice? Do you mean white rice without the husk? White rice without the husk, very tasty, but rice without the husk is nutritionally deficient rice. But, a large amount of people around the planet every day eat nutritionally deficient white rice without the skin, without the vitamin-rich skin. So I respect that, Daisy. Are you talking about the nutritionally deficient white rice? Or are you talking about whole sabud wala, sabud chawal, ekdam asli wala, like village rice which still has some husk, like a pink, red colour, or in our Western cultures, brown rice? Or are you talking about South Asian, very popular black rice, which I mentioned the other day? Black rice, wild rice. Those different coloured rices, Daisy, which still have the skin or the husk, sabud wala chawal, I eat any day, any day. Very, very valuable. Um, that's right, Daisy Chana. I used to enjoy rice very, very much. In my childhood, my lovely mum only cooked brown rice. My lovely mum only cooked brown rice in the house. White rice was banned. White rice was banned in my childhood home by my mother. We never ate white rice, never. Just as some people never ever keep maida, refined white flour in their home, we never ate white rice. And we never ate white flour. We always had wholemeal flour, sabud wala anaj ki atta, I suppose you call it. Yeah. As I become less young, Daisy, I actually enjoy white rice. I enjoy white rice, plain rice, cooked as plain rice, less and less. Less and less. When I eat plain rice only with a meal, it doesn't satisfy my hunger as much as pulao, khichdi. Khichdi to me is a very, very, it's a superfood for me, khichdi. Fried rice, wow, wow, wow. Yeah, I can eat fried white rice because it's got other ingredients in it, yeah? Himanshu, That's right, Himanshu, definitely right. Don't hit flies with hard objects. That's right, soft. That's right, Daisy. Ashok Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata was from Chennai. He said he was from Hyderabad. Well, probably born in one place, works in another, you know? Of course, Chanakya, lone survivor, and many other people. Many other people. Desi Chana. Polished rice was the cause of beriberi disease amongst sailors in the 19th century. I can believe it. I can believe it. Yeah, Japanese Navy, vitamin thiamine deficiency. I believe it. I believe it. White rice actually is very popular, but it's a fact. Let's face reality here. Polished white rice is one of the very poorest foods on the planet. Polished white rice is nutritionally is one of the most poor foods which we have. Oh, the taste is another thing. Taste is another thing, Daisy, definitely. I've had cold curd with rice many times. Little bit of juggery, yeah. Hi, CJ. Thanks for coming back again. Thanks for coming back again. Good, good, good. Yeah, Ashok never revealed his age, but other people also said through YouTube and streaming that he was a young person, you know? I do occasionally, ask people to cook me jeera bhat. Yeah, rice fried with some oil and what's the English name for cumin, jeera. Yes, yes. Oh, Chanakya comes now and then, Himanshu. Chanakya comes now and then. Lone survivor, very occasionally. CJ Singer, when and how did I learn Devanagari Lipi? I learnt Devanagari Lipi very late, very late. I mean, I'm coming and going to India and Nepal since 50 years, and for many years, CJ, I learnt Hindi and Kumaoni very slowly because I refused to learn Devanagari. It looked too difficult for me. And then about 2015, CJ Singer, I worked from 2015 until for 6 years continuously in Nepal and India, different schools as volunteer English teacher. 6 years from 2015 to 2021, volunteer English teacher without salary in a number of Nepali and Indian schools. Oh, I could write a book about that too. Wow. And also help people as a volunteer doing private tuition, you know, face to face or on video call. And then I realised in 2015, CJ David, most of your students are Hindi or Nepali speakers. And if you, David, teach them how to write English words using the Devanagari system, Devanagari English system, that will benefit them. Now I understand, I can write, naturally, I can write now 100% any English, most English words I can write into Devanagari English system. The English word, writing it phonetically into Devanagari script. I can write that easily. But CJ, lastly on this subject, you can continue any questions on Devanagari English, CJ, because you Devanagari language speakers don't have you don't have four English sounds in your tongue. Four English sounds you don't have. So about 92% of English words can be written correctly into Devanagari English, 100%. What are those four English sounds which you don't have in Devanagari written languages? They are, and believe me, TH number one, thank you, Thursday, thing, thirsty. You Devanagari language speakers do not have TH number one in your tongue. So, for example, the word thank you cannot be written correctly into Devanagari English. TH number two, mother, little softer. Mother, brother, other, rather, father, brother. TH number two, the, cannot be written exactly into Devanagari English. So in English, words which contain the TH number two sound, the, cannot be written exactly into Devanagari English. Number three, the air sound, air, like hair, wear, care, stare, mare. The air sound in English, included in English words, cannot be written exactly into Devanagari English. It's impossible, don't try it. And lastly, the fourth English pronunciation, which cannot be written exactly into Devanagari English, is the sound. So don't say, hello, sir, where are you? Hello, sir, give me her book. Not, hello, sir, give me her book. Hello, sir, give me her book. Hello, sir, give me her book. So, in English, lastly, in English, the sound has 9 different spellings in English, can you believe? I'm a small expert on the subject of writing English words into Devanagari English. A small expert. And in English, the sound has 9 different spellings, can you believe? So any English word which has the sound cannot be written exactly into Devanagari English. For example, journey, her, sir. They all have the same sound pronunciation, but different spellings. Listen again, I'll tell you a few. Journey, O-U-R, sir, S-I-R, her, H-E-R, sir, S-I-R, fur, F-U-R, animal hair, fur, F-U-R, that's 5. And there are 4 more. Okay? This Devanagari English system, writing English words into Devanagari, but it must be exact. If you can't write that English word into Devanagari English exactly, you do not write, and you just put in brackets, long dash. Any other queries you've got on that subject, please ask me. Please ask me. Himanshu, absolutely. I do remember some things still well. I'm 90% sure we are referring to the same person who had Ashok, who had Japanese or Korean, Japanese, Korean, and used the name LU7. That's absolutely 100% the same the same viewer on our channel. Korean or Japanese characters, LU7, later changed to Hakuna Matata, and maybe a third ID also. Yep, that's Ashok from Hyderabad, definitely. Very highly proficient on the internet and all aspects, highly proficient. Hi Abhishek, namaste Abhishek, how are you? We're on absolutely the same track, Himanshu. You used to talk to each other on this live stream, didn't you? That's right. Hi Abhishek, nice to see you again on pure, unadulterated Wi-Fi. Nice to see you again, young man. How are you? Thanks, Daisy. You can send me the picture if you like. Ashok and I, we separated finally, and not to communicate anymore. Not to communicate anymore, Ashok and I, because of a serious disagreement about my channel. I know you may be thinking, David, tell us what happened, but I can't. I can't, and it's now a dead subject. And it was very unfortunate that that happened between Ashok and myself. Very unfortunate. Look, Ashok, some people who were involved in our online relationship, Ashok and I, some people felt he was a young guy, others felt no, he was 40 at least, you know. Whatever age, he's got a ton of experience on online, the internet, and apps and everything. Very incredible. Ashok also said that, and other people were talking with him on this subject of him having produced, Ashok having produced a couple of totally new apps, very useful, which were becoming well known even outside of India. Yeah. Himanshu, he told you your age, you were 16, are you sure? Well, that's interesting. That's interesting. Abhishek, thanks Abhishek. Since many, many years, I never eat dinner. I never eat an evening meal. It's something I never do. I usually have a big lunch, finishing about 4 o'clock, not an early lunch. And so I never have an evening meal, never. In winter, I might compromise and have some real biscuits. I'm not talking about Maida biscuits, imitation biscuits, but I'm talking, I might sometimes have some real biscuits, Abhishek, like millet biscuits, in Hindi ragi ki biscuit, sabud anaj wala, nakali maida ki nahi asli wala, and a cup of coffee or something about 9 o'clock. But in the evenings, Abhishek, I drink a lot of water. And I just like to keep light in the evenings. Before I go to sleep also, I drink a lot of pure water to fill the stomach. Otherwise, yes, I tend to think he was a young guy under about 20, Ashok. Yeah, very expressive through his text, very knowledgeable. Himanshu, what does in English these days, in English these days, what does tweaking mean? Please remember anybody, new faces, old faces, new viewers over. If you tap 2 times on the screen, that will send a direct like to this live channel. And please remember that if you spend more time staying with me on this live stream, stay more time, it will have a good effect to help this channel grow more quickly. And please, as usual, tell other people about this live stream. And please remember also that 50% also depends on what I talk about on this live stream, and the other 50% depends directly on what you nice viewers say on this live stream, what sort of texts, messages you send, what you talk about, okay? Desi Chana, Kabuli Chana says, David, once I was in Amritsar. A young guy honked at my car multiple times on the road and verbally abused me. When I came back to Gurgaon, I called his father. They were all surprised how I got his mobile number. Well, if that's true, I mean, if that's accurate, how did that happen, Desi Chana? How did that happen? Himanshu, if you're not wrong, he used to spam a lot of emojis in his chat. I don't remember that. Daisy Chunder, even their address, house pigs, name of dog and cat, how many cows and buffaloes? That's amazing. Oh, thanks, Himanshu. Tweaking can be used in a context of hallucinating or acting strangely. I see. Is that the original? I do, because I don't speak English 24 hours of the day here in South Asia. I sometimes forget occasionally the meanings of English words. Is that the original meaning of tweaking? I remember that tweaking also means to adjust. I just tweaked it a little bit, to adjust, to tweak, am I right? Oh, Himanshu's saying about Desi Chana and the guy, maybe through the guy's car number plates, and Desi had a direct contact in the All India National Motor Registry Office or something. They're coming at me continuously, aren't they? I eat a lot of garlic. I bath regularly, yeah, a full bath. Don't know why the flies like me so much. Maybe it's the red shirt or something. CJ Singer, do I like doing shopping? I'm not a shopper at all. I'll tell you a secret, CJ. I'm not a shopper. Occasionally I might need a new item of clothing or something. I don't like shopping for clothing and that. I tell you one thing I hate, CJ. One thing I hate in Southeast Asia is having to buy a new item of clothing, even socks, underpants, singlet, undervest, pants, shirts, jackets, anything more expensive. I hate it. I hate it in the South Asian bazaar because of the bargaining system. I hate it. I hate it because without a fixed price, which can be bargained also, of course, without some sort of fixed price on it, I may just get very badly cheated, especially articles of clothing, CJ. I and all other foreigners absolutely hate the South Asian system of bargaining. We hate it. We absolutely hate it. I tell you honestly, on this subject, you asked the question, CJ, on the subject in South Asia of bargaining, especially for clothes and other things, not food items, not drink items, not medicines, because they all have MRP, right? Yeah. But all non-MRP items without fixed. Every foreigner who visits South Asia absolutely hates the bargaining system because we may just get badly cheated. And I'll tell you one more thing. I'm not afraid to say this on live stream. People who come from outside South Asia get involved in the bargaining system, must buy something. We consider the South Asian bargaining system to be a direct form of the big C word, corruption. We people who were born outside of South Asia consider the bargaining system to be a direct, obvious form of cheating, corruption. But I know you South Asians, you don't think like that, but we do. Or are there any people on this live stream who agree with me that bargaining in the marketplace is a form of corruption? Even bargaining how much fare in a share taxi or in a single passenger taxi. Do you consider bargaining a form of corruption or just a natural way of life in South Asia? What do you think about that? Thanks, Himanshu. Originally, tweaking meant to adjust something. Today's generation, tweaking means something else. Hallucinating or something like that. Yeah. That's right, Daisy. Bargaining is a regular practice in India. You could say a normal practice, but now fixed priced malls are becoming more and more. And Daisy, when you Indians go into a fixed price mall, do you naturally, honestly accept the fixed price? Or will some of you say to the shopkeeper, look, I like your fixed price system. Could you give me 100 rupees off also? Do you say that routinely or what? Otherwise, it's definitely a form of corruption. It's a blatant, obvious, open form of corruption. There's no doubt about that. And in South Asia, bargaining is thousands of years old, isn't it? Thousands of years old. I'm not being sarcastic, I'm just being realistic here. In South Asia, bargaining is thousands of years old. Oh, Daisy, of course, I think anywhere on the planet, Daisy, where you have mobile data or Wi-Fi connection, you can have online shopping access. I think so, yeah. Anywhere on the planet. Rakshit didn't come tonight. He must be busy. if anybody, again, if anybody watches this, I never get any response to this, but I keep trying. If anybody, any of you viewers, come regularly to this live stream to learn English from me, and if you speak Hindi, Nepali, Indian, Pahadi languages like that, in India, Hindi, Nepali, and you want to improve your English using English and Devanagari Lipi, please look at my channel, scroll right down the very last video blogs, and you'll see 15 or so English learning videos I've prepared in English and spoken English and Devanagari English teaching system for spelling and pronunciation. I see, Daisy, in answer to my question, even the fixed price mall shopkeepers can do bargaining on digital products. Digital, I see. You mean like mobiles, cameras, things like that, yeah? Himanshu, no, I can give you an honest answer. Rakshi did ask me on this channel, and he asked me through personal YouTube messaging. He asked me if we could join together on live stream like collaboration, and this is an open secret. I said to Rakshi, they're on YouTube the other day, I told him honestly how I feel, that until I reach 4,000 watch hours, until I reach 4,000 watch hours, I want to reach the 4,000 target completely independently. I put a lot of work into it, and now in this last stage, Himanshu, I want to have the satisfaction. I want to have the satisfaction of reaching that 4,000 watch hours target completely on my own. I mean, as far as me being the streamer and putting in hundreds and hundreds of hours of effort into that, I want to know that I've done it 100% independently myself, with the lovely help of you viewers, of course. And I don't want to have any other person helping me with it. To cut a long story short, right? Ragsheet still comes every night, but on that subject, through YouTube messaging, YouTube channel messaging, he didn't reply to me at all on that subject when I said that. After we reach 4,000, let's see. Of course, we'd have to make some sort of arrangement, Rakshit and I, about this and that, obviously. But when we reach 4,000, I told Rakshit that my mind's wide open, because it could increase quite well the viewer range and this and that, and Rakshit's great experience, of course. Until 4,000, I'm on my own. Himanshu, David, you should stream on Twitch also. Look, I've got enough on my plate just to be doing YouTube at the moment. I think I'm subscribed to Instagram, but not interested in Instagram. And lastly, you're thinking about Facebook. Yeah, look, that's a long story about Facebook. A long story. Passport access, blah, 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 blah. But I don't have access to Facebook since several months because of a serious technical problem. And so I'm happy just on YouTube at the moment, just to do all my focus on the one medium, you know? Thanks, Daisy. Daisy says, David, you are among the streamers who talk sensibly. That's why I like you. Thanks, Daisy. It's very nice of you to say that. Very nice. Thank you. Himanshu says he still hasn't got the YouTube personal DM feature yet. You don't have the YouTube personal DM feature. What's DM feature, please? Daisy says the customer is not God, but a murga. One thing, Daisy, all around the world they have every year these sales, right? Sales of different products. And when during that period of a sale you see the incredible apparent discounts they give and they can still make a profit, then you start to question, don't you? How much profit they're making in normal price times. CJ Singer, let's make a Pahadi David party, all right? You come over here. You can all come over here in a helicopter. Bring the food, everything. Some nice food and fruit juice. And all sorts of vegetarian food. If you eat meat, bring the meat also. Pre-cooked, of course. Don't bring the live animals in the helicopter. And we can have a nice party here in Darwin, CJ. Murge, ek aur murga bhi 40 ho gaye aaj. 40 makkiyan mur gayi. Mera heart say 40. 44. Daisy Chana, David Ashok Hakuna Matata, particular available on Google Search AI. I see. You can search for Ashok. You can talk with him. Why not? Oh, CJ Singer, the other meaning of party. No. Let the CJP take care of everything now. Let the CJP, the cockroach janitor party, they're going to take care of everything now. Maybe even one day they'll have Prime Minister, hey? Home Minister, Education Minister from the CJP. Give it 8 or 10 years. Wow, let's see. Modi Ji's due for retirement. Modi Ji's worked very, very hard. He's due for retirement now. Daisy says, when you achieve 4,000 and get monetized, David, please support other tubers like yourself. Oh, well, I can't promise anything, but I get your point. People who are still starting out, still finding their feet, still developing. Yeah, that's interesting, Daisy. That's interesting what you see there. That's very interesting. They're still pushing that, aren't they? This is another matter I'm talking about to myself. Still pushing it. Look. Yes. Music D for you. Oh, now, nice to see you again. Thanks, Music D for you. Thanks for coming back. Namaste, Swagatam. Welcome back. We occasionally, Daisy Chanda, not by money, but by technical support. Yeah, I would try to do what I can. With my knowledge. I hope I have more knowledge by then. Musical, I'm coming back to you. Sunita Madam, Sunita Madam. Hello, my dear friend. Hi, Sunita, how are you? Namaste, Namaste. Which Sunita is this? Sunita, Namaste, aap kaisi ho? Swagatam, sab theek thak hai? तुम्हारी परिवार की कुशल बात कैसा हो आज क्या खाया है ओ सुनीता जी आपकी अट्टा पट्टा कहाँ हो बताओगे या मत बताना Sunita madam is this your first time on our live stream is this your first time or have you been here before Yes, I do understand, Daisy. Help other YouTubers later, not by money, but by technical support. Yeah, helping people with money is always a risky proposition, isn't it? Unless you know them very, very well. Music for you, David. You liked the British people during the colonial era. Can I tell you why? Yeah. Music for you. Do you mean you were here during the colonial era? You must be very old now. Or you like the British people, what you have seen through films and photos, do you mean? Yeah, tell us why music for you. Tell us why. Sunita, is it your first time on our channel? Have you been here before? I don't remember your name. Oh, let's relax back a bit now. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Shabash, shabash. Wow, wow, wow. That's better. Better for my back and neck. Good, good, good. I see you. No, talk very honestly. Talk very honestly about British people. As you know, music for you, I was born in Britain, but my family and myself, we put Britain right behind us when I was 11. Yeah, I'm not talking about the British people, I'm talking about the past, sometimes very dark British colonial era all around the planet. That's my point there. Yeah. Yes, music for you. You're probably typing a reply, are you? But you don't like British people now. Can I tell you why? Yeah, tell us honestly. Music for you. There are good and people everywhere, of course, but since we left Britain, I much more consider myself to be Australian. Much, much more. Sunita Madam, you have 1,500 to 1,600 workers who attend my call and transform information to me in your work. Once Ronaldo came to me, you scolded Ronaldo. You said to him, "You're such a big cricketer, don't you have any manners?" That's very funny, madam. Very funny, Sunita, madam. Very funny. I like that message. Give us more messages, Sunita. More messages, please. Oh, wow. What's the time now? We have probably 20 minutes before this restaurant closes. 20 minutes more, then we must leave here. So please start to send your last start to send your last messages now to me, please. Yeah, we'll finish up in 20 minutes when the place closes here. Yeah. Madam Sunita says, I said to Ronaldo, I'm so busy. Why didn't you reach my workers? Ronaldo said it's urgente. Urgente. I said, what's urgent? Well, Ronaldo's probably speaking Portuguese language, yeah? Urgente, urgente. Urgente maybe means in Portuguese language urgently. Urgently, yeah? Give us more stories, Sunita, about you meeting these famous personalities. Tomorrow, there are a lot of flies in this room. It's a restaurant. So tomorrow, I'll put some Boroplus on my face, ears, and they won't bother me. Your Indian Boroplus cream is one of the world's greatest skin cream products. Ah, music for you, I see. So, music for you, why don't you like the British people of today? Music for you, you said you liked the Britishers during the colonial era, but you don't like the British people of today. Why is that? And you're saying also music for you, yet today the Britishers seem unable to control the contemporary Muslim population in England. Oh, wow. Look, this is a very, very serious problem now of migration, a very serious situation, and very, very complicated music for you. Very complicated. Music for you, there is one error. In your last message, music for you, you said the British once controlled 70% of the earth. That's definitely not accurate, music for you. The British never ever, even in their wildest dreams, the British never controlled 70% of the earth. Never. At its peak, the cunning British Empire controlled about 24% of the earth. 24% at its peak, at its maximum. That's right. The rest of the message is accurate music for you. Madam Sunita's continuing. Sunita Madam's continuing. Is that, what's your real name, Sunita? Do I know you, Sunita? Do I know you under another YouTube ID? Sunita says, very interestingly, everybody please read Sunita's message. Very interesting. Ronaldo once said to me he wanted my Tesla car so he can go to a girl for marriage. I told him, Ronaldo, you're such a big cricketer, everything is yours. You could have taken my helicopters. Even my workers have jets. Oh, that's beautiful, Sunita. That's beautiful. Wow. Now I understand. Now I understand where you're coming from, Sunita. So Sunita said to Ronaldo, that's why are you disturbing me for as little as 20 to 30 crore worth of talks? I have clients whom I have to show plots. I'm so busy. Why are you disturbing me? Very funny, very funny. Now, Rakshit. Now, what's the time? We may have to finish in 15 minutes, okay? This place will be closing soon, so please start to send your last messages now. Thanks, Rakshit. Thanks for coming. I'll pin it right now, okay? That's it, Rakshit. Thanks, Rakshit. Thanks for coming. And Rakshit, we got one inquiry from Himanshu tonight. From what you know, Himanshu. Rakshit, Himanshu asked me, David, what's happening with Rakshit and your thing about collaborating? And I gave him the honest answer. I don't need to repeat again. I gave him the honest answer, our dialogue on YouTube messaging, and he understands, you know? Laddu Wale Baba. Well, second person tonight, bringing up the old, a second person. Hi, Laddu Wale, Namaste Babaji. Thanks for coming back. And you're the second person tonight referring to the old subject of the British colonial era. Laddu Wale says, you read some books that the British colonised the entire world, that the British colonised the entire world in the 18th century. No, that's absolutely wrong, Laddu. The British never colonised the entire world. They wanted to. They were so greedy. The British wanted to colonise the entire world. They were so greedy for profit. But at its peak, Laddu Wala, just listen one time, I won't repeat. At its peak, the British colonial powers controlled about, at its maximum, 23% of the world's area. Daisy Chana, repeating once again on this subject. I can't live stream till 9 o'clock normally. Look, I've got to repeat again. David, increase your live hours until 9 o'clock. I can't do it. I can't do it because of this or that reason. Thanks, Daisy. Thanks for your suggestion. I can't do it. I can't live stream after 9 o'clock. I can't do it. I can't do it, and I just can't do it. To cut a very long story short, Himanshu, yeah, I thought I know this person under another ID. Oh, Rakshit, you had a busy day. That's good. That's excellent. You just got free now. Thanks, Rakshit. Absolutely, definitely. Thank you. I respect your decision, David, about that. You're our elder, the eldest member of this family. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. There was one older member used to come. Remember, Mr. Finlay from Britain, now about 94. Where's Mr. Finlay recently? I don't know. Lives in Britain. Who, to cut a very long story short, Rakshit, used to come on this live stream, but very rarely now. I haven't heard from him for weeks. He lived over here for several years in the late 30s and 1940s, before the cunning British left South Asia, before they left India, and called himself from the 1930s or something. Remember that? That person was older than me even. Audika, Sunita, thanks. That's enough on that one. Thank you. Thank you. Good, good, good. Good, good. That's right, Daisy. Your memory's pretty good, man. Finlay, now about 94. Where is he? Was a retired British Army. That's right, that's right. Studied in the top St. Joseph's College, Nainital, Uttarakhand, for 5 or 6 years. Then went back when the British left. Good decision, that one. And that's right, that's right. Oh, right, shoot, you had a busy day. Well, that's good, that's nice, that's good news. Good, good, good. There's one fly keeps annoying me continuously. It's the same fly. I recognise its face. Can you believe? Oh, it's been raining. Let's have a look. Let's see what happens, yeah? Shimla. Oh, this is a complicated question and a complicated answer. Hi, Shimla. Namaste to you. Nice to see your... Look, Shimla Walks, if I'm no expert on Muslim immigration, and remember, as well as Muslim immigration into Europe and all other Western countries, there are other aspects of immigration too from non-Muslims, Hindus, Buddhists, Jains, atheists, um, Jewish, Yahudi. So don't forget that Muslim immigrants are not the only immigrants into the West. I can't begin to tell you any sort of history about them, but I'll just say this. This is mostly about survival. It's mostly about how you and I need to survive, to have a regular job, work, makan roti, okay? Feed the family and all that. This is the main subject about it. I can't begin to even want to touch this very, very sensitive subject, Shimla Walks. You can understand by the tone of my speech. But if you want some more specific information, that's why God made Google, Baba. That's why God made YouTube, Meta AI, Meta AI. That's why all those mediums were created, to pass on their knowledge to us, you know? Don't mind me sidestepping that. I don't need to justify my almost non-answer. I just don't need to justify that one, why I'm not saying much on that. But very lastly on that immigration, those countries, those Western countries who are being swamped by immigrants from that particular area, they need to be very, very worried that those people, some of those people are seriously challenging and trying to change our well-established Western, basically Christian values. They're even trying to change some of our Western and basically Christian laws. Yeah, that's the danger. But most of them are not like that, let's be honest. Shimala, yes, Himanshu, Shimala Walks has been coming and going to our channel for several months. Isn't that right, Shimala Walks? Several months now? That's right, that's right, that's right. Pooja Pahari, hi Pooja Pahari from Puri Garwal. Namaste, namaste Pooja. Tum khub che? Bua bui khub chana? Aaj kya khani che? Kya khani che aaj Pooja ji? Kodaki roti khani che, kandali bhujia, wow, roti, kur. Nice to see your name again, Pooja. Pooja, I must leave this live stream in 10 minutes because the people here close their hotel in 10 minutes. So please, everybody, anybody who wants to send your last messages now in the next 5 minutes. We must finish in 7 or 8 minutes, okay? Thank you. Pooja, how are you these days? Are you working there? Are you staying? Pooja Pahadi, please tell us. Himanshu, there was a 19-year-old guy from Jammu Kashmir. There was Zayn, Z-A-Y-N, from J&K, but I think older. There was another young guy who liked to be trekking around in the hills there from J&K. Didn't hear from him for months. Can't remember his ID name. He liked to trek every couple of weeks. What was his name? Shimla says, can the British colonise them again? Well, that's a very, very interesting question. Recolonise them in some cases. Excuse me. I think I've got a frog in my throat. Biswasha, maybe it did begin with a B. Maybe B. Yes, some of the Middle East has been previously colonised by the cunning British, hasn't it? It has been in the past. Yes, some of the Middle East has been colonised by the cunning British in the past, hasn't it? All about one word, oil. Yes, Himanshu, people do come and go. Everything is Pooja Pahadi. David, did you buy some new house in Kosol, Himanshu? No, I never visited HP. Remember my previous residence in India, my old residence in Uttarakhand, Korsani. Maybe you're confused. Hi, Sanatan Explainer, how are you? Are you fine, Samarata? I'm here already 2.5 hours. You've come very, very late, Sanatana. I always finish now before 9 o'clock. The owners of this place must close up in 5 minutes. Nice to see your name again, Samarata. And old viewers, previous Himanshu, yes. Nice to see your name again, Samarata. Sanatan Explainer, how are you? Are you fine? No, don't apologise, Pooja, that's all right. It's a very common mistake. Very common mistake. All right, now please send your last messages. I think their restaurant is empty and I must go now. Samarata, I'm now, since 1 month, living in my oldest favourite place here in Nepal called Daman. Daman, don't be confused, Daman, central Nepal. I lived here many, many times before. Aha. Oh, Himanshu, yeah, the last message I replied to. Thanks, Himanshu. Um, there are 3 or 4 very, very good reasons why I can't live stream after. There are 3 very, very good reasons. I just don't have the time now to tell you. But there are 3 very, why I can't live stream after 9 o'clock last. Just can't do it, and won't do it. So believe me, but I'm happy with what's happening. All right, Laddu, thanks, Prince Charles III. Well, I'm a lucky man, aren't I? All right, now. Tomorrow night, I'm having a night off. After 6 nights, I'm having a night off tomorrow night. So please join me at the same time, about 6 p.m. Nepali time. Nepal, with 15 minutes ahead of your Indian Standard Time. So I'm definitely having a night off tomorrow night, and I'll be back on Thursday night, all right? Thanks to you lovely, lovely regular viewers for coming back and supporting, as I always say, you know, all right? And I'm happy now, Himanshu, with the number of viewers and watch hours that we're having now. And I'm very happy with it. And I've explained my position, so that's very nice, you know? That's it. Thanks, Himanshu. You respect my choice decision. That's fine. Good, good, good. All right, Samartha, if you want to talk with us, oh, I see. During my current live streaming time, you're doing tuition, I see. Samartha, you can always contact me by YouTube messaging through this live stream channel. More personally, you can contact me. All right, namaste, everybody. I'm going right now. Namaste. Thanks for your great support. Thank you. Bye bye. See you on Thursday night.